You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. Hey, you made it through the weekend.
I did. Happy return to winter.
Yeah.
boys and girls. I mean, what
last week we had a snow squall, so after that, I mean, anything is possible, right?
You know, it's just getting tougher. You know, I'm a super positive guy.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yes.
My glass is always half full, which led to all kinds of problems, but I quit that about 12 years ago. But it has gotten so completely insane. I mean, to boil it down, it's pretty simple. The churches are closed. The liquor stores are open.
Yeah.
Way to go, America. Let's see. Happy birthday to Thomas Jefferson. He did a bunch of cool stuff. Look him up. Butch Cassidy, who was a real person.
Of course he was.
Actually born this day as well. And it was this very day, 1860, and I can't stress enough, they kind of go by the wayside a little bit as we talk about all of our first responders, our police, our fire, our medical, our health experts, everybody that's really stepping up and helping us get through this whole thing. But our mail carriers.
Right.
Oh, yeah. My sister is a mail carrier.
Yes,
right now.
Jamie, actually. Yeah, lovely lady. Good for her. It was this day in 1860, the very first Pony Express reached Sacramento, California.
You know they did that on a pony?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was the Pony Express, John.
It's actually on a horse.
Thanks, boy. I don't know why you aren't on educational television.
Maybe I am.
In 1963, Charlie Hustle. 1963, Pete Rose, his very first hit in the major league, scored a triple.
Oh, nice.
Against Pittsburgh. And strangely enough, again, that was in 1963 this day. In 1984, Pete Rose becomes the first National League player to rack up 4,000 career hits.
This is a big day for him, then.
It certainly is. And now this day
is he in the Hall of Fame?
2020, he's not, and he sure ought to be.
He ought to. You know what? Here's the thing, though. At the end of the day, everybody knows he was an amazing baseball player.
Unbelievable.
He really should be in the Hall of Fame, but because of that little thing that he got accused of, he's not able to.
Well, I love the part where he goes, I never, ever bet on the Cincinnati Reds. So, well, okay.
Well, Dan, thanks for coming in. We'll have you back in a bit. How's that sound?
Oh, fantastic. Let me find my parka.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Now, more than ever, you need a credit card that offers what you need. Some cards have high rates. Some have annual fees. Some are just not very good. Usually people sign up for these when it's all they qualify for. If you've done that, it may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation changes. You may qualify for a better credit card. Your current card probably won't tell you, but our site shows you many options to see if there's a better credit card for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals, too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Oh, good morning there, you old scamps. Smalls, John, how are you? Don't really care. Heidi!
Well,
Heidi, this little recipe, you've been getting a little more rest?
A little bit, yeah.
Tell you what, if you were a phaser on Star Trek, you'd be set to stun. Well, enough about my misdirected love life.
very misdirected.
Quick shout out here is quite the weekend. I'm sure glad we scheduled the very first Ranger Dan annual Easter egg hunt for Saturday before the weather set in. I'll tell you what, we took capacity, 100 carloads of family folks chasing around looking for those Easter eggs out at Palisades State Park.
I thought for sure that would be canceled.
Nope, don't cancel anything once there's money on the line there, John. Just follow the bouncing ball there, champ. Got to tell you what, they must have sent out a scout early on in the day Saturday because, man, I got to tell you what, it was impressive. The Lindquist family managed to find the lion's share of those colorful plastic eggs.
Good for them.
Most of which contained a 5% discount coupon redeemable towards official Ranger Dan
They're going to
merchandise.
have all kinds of merch.
Well, and just a quick reminder, the one coupon per family rule is strictly enforced. making your order.
Very
Also,
nice.
our thoughts and prayers for a speedy recovery to little Benny Lindquist, who, even though we had posted a do not touch sign on the enclosure, managed to get some rather nasty bite wounds after getting his head stuck in the viewing hole in the live Easter Bunny exhibit. Got to say, that rabbit was awfully darn fast for suffering a recent leg wound. Not to worry, though, Benny, those eyebrows should grow back, and growing your hair out should cover up that disfigured left ear nicely. Well, the time we have, little Radio Rangers, you know the drill. What it doesn't kill you, makes strong stuff. Bears will kill you every single darn time. This is Ranger Dan. Out! Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Introducing InsuranceChicken.com. Why InsuranceChicken.com? Why not? Another insurance company has a duck, one has an emu, and that other company has a lizard. So InsuranceChicken.com is no more silly than any of those. Is it time for you to cross the road for your insurance? Don't be chicken. Check out InsuranceChicken.com. We'll help you peck out the best insurance rates we can find at InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One. Mr. Dan Farris back in the studio here with, what do we have today for Water Cooler Talk?
Well, I love this story. In fact, I think you, John, last week, I think you posted a little blurb on this, but
Quite possible.
love this story about the big egg donation to
Oh, yeah.
to Feeding South Dakota.
Dakota Layers, yeah.
Dakota Layers, yeah. Well, anyway, they ponied up 540 dozen eggs.
That's awesome.
But that wasn't just some random thing, hey, let's give eggs away. They had actually set a deal along with the Jackrabbits based on, during the basketball season, for every free throw made in Frost Arena this past season,
Okay.
the Layers would donate a dozen eggs to Feeding South Dakota.
They should have done it for every layup.
Oh, I don't know why you aren't on the board of directors, John. But here we are. Well, the Rabbits made 441 free throws at home, but maybe you're thinking, well, that math doesn't add up. No, it doesn't. The Dakota Layers added an additional 99 dozen eggs to bring that total to 540 dozen eggs for the cause. Those eggs will be distributed and shared Sioux Falls, Pierre, and Rapid City at
Cool.
those outlets. So, yeah, a lot of people ponying up, doing a whole lot of things. And this is amazing to me just because I've known Chris for quite a while. Free plug, Chris over at Comfort King.
Oh, yeah.
Since they converted into making masks a few weeks ago.
Face masks. Yeah.
I think they've distributed over 5,000.
Nice.
Oh, wow, that's really cool.
Which is pretty amazing.
That is. That's
Absolutely.
pretty great.
And I'm going to get more details on this, too, just because I worked with Matt Luke in Complete Media for a little over 8 years.
Yeah, good guy.
Joining you guys. He put together a thing making sure all the kids get school lunch. He's now, they are now combined with Boys and Girls Clubs of Sioux Falls here, and they have literally distributed thousands of lunches in the past couple of weeks across Sioux Empire, too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's just all these people just going, what can I do to make a difference? And apparently, you can do a whole heck of a lot.
And the great thing is, this is people who took it upon themselves to do this. They weren't forced by some authority to do it.
That's right.
They just said, hey, I want to do something. And that's what it should be. Should be people saying, I want to help, I want to do this. And I'm so proud of people in our community who do that all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then one person starts, and it's like that little proverbial pebble in a pond.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're listening, if you've got something going on, let's just throw it out there.
Let us know about it.
Yeah, give us a shout, file in, private message us on Facebook, whatever, and we'd love to hear about it and love to share it with everybody else. So
Very, very cool. Yeah,
kudos.
There could be other people who say, hey, I love what you're doing, I want to help.
Exactly.
So let us know. And again, coming up here in a moment, we have the thing we do every Monday. It's called Maverick Recruiting's Top Gun of the Week. That's on the way. And we will have that with, I just saw Heidi over here getting all of her stuff ready. She's got one. Is it a good one?
I'm ready to go. Of course it's a good
All
one.
right.
They're always good ones.
It's on the way. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Anybody else about ready for a vacation?
This October, we're going to Cancun for an amazing event called The Sands.
Awesome music from Billy Idol, Belinda Carlisle, Cheap Trick, and so many more.
This event happens at the end of October, so when everything blows over, we're all going to need a vacation. So join us for this one.
We've been to this event the last 3 years, met some amazing people, and it is so much fun.
Get all of the information and get your spot reserved to join us at thesands.rocks.
That's thesands.rocks.
Time now for the Maverick Recruiting Top Gun of the Week.
It's just another Maverick Monday. Monday.
Okay, well, it's a little different song than you usually sing.
Yep, I hung a left there, didn't I?
You sure did.
I did.
I liked it.
I'm so confused.
I liked it.
But the good news is our Top Gun of the Week is kind of like an Employee of the Week, but this is where we hand things over to Heidi, and she gets to talk about somebody who's doing something awesome right now. And you have someone good?
I have somebody really good.
Who do you have?
I have Mr. Mike Brendan from the Minnehaha County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, very nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
You pulled over for speeding again?
I did not.
Okay.
He actually helped me with the
Personal situation
that I had going on. And I tell you what, the guy just went above and beyond to answer all of my questions, and he went above and beyond to make sure the situation was resolved.
Yeah,
and
it was
he was
something that
a rock star.
We had never been involved in anything
Right.
like that before, so we had no clue what we were doing. And we sat down with them, and they gave us all the info.
Yep.
And
Oh, it
walked
was
us
amazing.
through.
It was amazing and an awesome resolution.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It was
so
all
he
very good.
definitely deserves this.
So we'll be bringing him a T-shirt and a Maverick Recruiting certificate.
and maybe
and
some donuts.
That'd be cool. That'd be really. Can I come with? I like donuts. Very, very nice. Hey, if can we have people submit things to, like we were just talking about all of these people who do amazing things around the community?
Absolutely. If
So if
you
somebody
know
wants
somebody
to-
who is amazing at their job, goes above and beyond, and you're always thrilled to work with them, please let us know.
Yeah, or someone's doing awesome things right now during the COVID-19 stuff. How would they get that information to you, Heidi? Do you want to just do it through our Facebook page, or
You want me to put my cell phone number out there or something?
I don't want that. You don't answer your phone.
I don't answer my phone.
Wait a minute. I think I should take this.
What's that, Dan?
Again, number one, love you too. Stay married. You can just send that to me, Dan@sunnyradio.com.
There you go. That'd be great.
That easy. Dan@sunnyradio.com.
So if you know someone that should be in the spotlight, this would be a great way to get it to them. And they could be our Maverick Recruiting Top Gun of the Week for next week. Maverick Recruiting, by the way, awesome people. They help companies find amazing people to fill positions, and they do a darn good job of that as well. And if you happen to be an awesome person who's going above and beyond and you're looking for a new opportunity, it doesn't cost you anything at all to go to MaverickRecruiting.com, fill out the information, reach out to them, and they have some jobs posted there.
Some of them, but not all.
They don't
of
have
them.
everything. So
right.
if you're
and
looking,
it's constantly changing, so you want to reach out to them and ask them.
absolutely, let them know who you are, send them a resume, and say,
Yep.
hey, if you've got something that would be a good fit for me, John at Maverick Recruiting is an amazing dude. Again, MaverickRecruiting.com.
It's a tough time, but we will get through this together. If you have the means, we encourage you to participate in the gift card challenge. That's a simple thing you can do to help people around you. Just buy a gift card from one of your favorite local businesses, then use it when things get back to normal. Or be a rock star and give it to someone working on the front lines to keep us safe. Either way, when you buy the gift card, post a photo on social media with #GiftCardChallenge. Learn more at giftcardchallenge.org.
And it is time right now for, what is it here? Oh, yeah, entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Celebrities are fast. Okay, complete transparency here. I have never watched a single moment of this Tiger King thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it is, but apparently
a big deal.
America
A lot of
is
people are nuts.
enthralled with
Oh, yeah.
this thing. Average viewership of this deal is like 34 to 35 million
Oh, yeah.
people an episode.
Yeah.
That's
That is insane.
amazing. It's amazing.
It's addictive, though. It's one of those things. We just watched.
Well, there's movies in the
Evil
work
Genius.
now. There's probably going to be, I don't know, albums. There's going to be...
oh, yeah, there's already been albums.
Yes, album.
There'll be
He
kids'
does have
lunch boxes, jammies. I have no idea. But one of the players here, John Finlay, is that
yeah.
ringing a bell?
John, yep.
Because John's hooked on
Yeah,
it.
he
Tiger
was
King's
one of Joe's husbands.
John Finlay, who was married to Joe
Joe
Exotic,
yeah.
who's in the slam for he let a tiger eat a Cub Scout or something.
No, he didn't, none of that happened.
Anyway, he's got some big plans for the future.
What are his big
After
plans?
struggling with a meth addiction for several years, Finlay is now clean and sober.
That's good. I'm really proud of him for being clean and sober.
And he has new teeth.
I saw that
is,
online.
He does look a lot better, that guy.
And now he wants to help America's youth.
Oh, how does he want to help the America's
He
youth?
wants to be like a drug counselor.
Well, that's cool.
Or
He's been down the path before.
yeah, and he says it's probably time to
Give back.
apparently.
I think that's a good idea. Maybe with some guidance.
Yeah,
He's the one. For people who are not familiar, he's the one that the entire program, every time they went to him for him to talk, he looked naked. He was sitting there with, I'm sure he had pants on. I hope so. But you just saw him shirtless and toothless through the entire program. And it was like, what is this?
Yeah, he's all cleaned up now. And he says, I quote, I want to work with the youth about drugs and abuse.
That's cool.
It's time for me to take a negative and turn it into a positive. He is now happily engaged, by the way.
That's cool. Does it say, is it to
Doesn't
the young?
say to what,
Okay.
no.
Well, no. He ran off with one of the ladies that worked at the zoo. So
It doesn't say to what.
Could be a cheetah. You never know.
No, just says he's engaged. I mean, it's apparently,
judging.
just from what I've seen in the story, it's wide open. I don't know.
Anything is
could
possible.
be an emu. It could be Rosie O'Donnell. I have no idea. I wish him the best, though, man.
I do too.
I
Well,
do.
Dan, thank you for that update, sir.
My pleasure. I feel dumber for having even read that.
There was a new episode that came out yesterday, and I've not yet seen it. So don't anybody spoil for me what happened yesterday.
Well,
But
me and Heidi can't.
I know you guys don't,
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
but I have big plans for the lunch hour today. I'm going to be watching Tiger King.
Wow.
Eating popcorn.
He's all mine, Dan.
Yes, by myself, most likely.
Wow,
Thanks for listening.
all mine.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Now, more than ever, you need a credit card that offers what you need. Some cards have high rates. Some have annual fees. Some are just not very good. Usually people sign up for these when it's all they qualify for. If you've done that, it may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation changes. You may qualify for a better credit card. Your current card probably won't tell you, but our site shows you many options to see if there's a better credit card for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com.